welcome to Defense on Ceres, session 25. Last time we had, was mostly wrapping things up, and some after, some, 1 week after, essentially an afterburn. Neck spent some time on repairing shit to make some money. Domino scoured the city for good donuts.
Yes, like a good Saiyan does.
Yeah. And then everyone went to a bar for a party. Where at least Nick had a weird encounter with some entity, and then promptly proceeded to get a hooker pregnant after botching a road to resist the alcohol.
I don't know. I seem to have done pretty well with that. I wouldn't count that as a botch.
That's fair enough. I mean, could be worse, right?
Yeah. I could have the clap.
Okay. Well, since we had to call a session last time, is there anything you guys actually wanted to do still while being at the bar? Just to make sure.
I mean, technically, I'm busy. So.
Well, yeah. But the others aren't necessarily.
Yeah. Hopefully they got my note.
Yeah, we shared the note. The only thing I would want to do is make sure that the very drunk guy doesn't mess up anything and fuck us over. So I'll keep on watching him. Make sure that after he's done with the prostitute, he doesn't do more shit.
I see. Do you make sure that they don't sell him like too many services?
I will let him have his fun.
All right. That's okay. Okay. That's fair enough. I mean, just throw me like some just to keep like watch. Probably like a wits. Just give me like a wits alertness to make sure nothing bad happens. Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
He's muted. I don't know if something happened or he just...
Oh, no, I want you to roll wits alertness.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it was him to roll. Sorry, didn't understand.
Yeah, fair enough.
Well, technically, you're watching me.
I thought it was for him to notice that someone was watching him.
I don't know if he would notice between the alcohol and being busy.
Difficulty 6.
Yeah, just difficulty 6. It's not too difficult. Alright.
No, I have no specialties on the subject.
Yeah. Unfortunate, but that's okay. Yeah, no, the evening progresses and so at one point looks like he was about to like wander off into like some some burly looking dudes, but you discreetly shove yourself in the way, and which apparently was enough to distract him and go back to the hooker. Well, other than that, things are pretty quiet. Seems like they have like a vested interest in not having him wander around and instead spend all his money. Alright, what about the rest of you guys? Just enjoying yourself?
Yeah, just enjoying myself and recovering my willpower.
I mean, I kind of think that after like seeing the whole scratch thing, getting to know, I'd kind of be at least like a bit on edge, and maybe like, how far away are we from the place we would be staying at normally?
Like 20 to 20 minutes on foot.
We of course have the means to just get a cab, right?
Yeah. You wanna go back early or what?
Just like try to get someone to stay outside, so shoot shit hit the fan, we can quickly leave, and just keep an eye out on things.
You wanna have like a cab ready there, or you do want to go lock someone to construct?
Pardon?
Did you want to have like a cab essentially like just running there, or do you want to have someone to construct come?
Yeah, it kind of seems like something you'd be best to like tell the people to construct about.
Sure. I mean
I wouldn't tell them
you,
to come over here, but
you can call them and well, they will probably just tell you if you think there's a threat. Then you should call for backup, and if you think it's too dangerous for your team to handle with or if you need like equipment, then they can like drop it off, or you can like come back.
I'd probably ask them to like if it's possible for them to move somewhat close by, so we could make a quick getaway should shit hit the fan.
Yeah, just gonna ask you, are you in danger?
Ooh, that's a hard question right there, Mr. SD. Why are you like this? Common sense. Am I in danger? Question mark.
Common sense can't answer that. That's up to you if you think you're in danger or not.
Would it be common sense to conclude to the fact that this is being in danger? Question mark.
How much do you think there is to well, John's story? He himself apparently isn't that worried, since he immediately proceeded to bang a hooker.
Yeah, but we also know that he's kind of a gun ho, kind of wacky dude. I mean, we did visually see the fucking like the scratches, right?
Well, yeah.
So it's pretty, you know.
So you think you're in danger? Do
I fucking hate you, Rodoma.
I'm sorry, but I can't make decisions for your character unless you botch.
Well, you know what? No, we're perfectly fine.
Huh?
No, I don't think we're in direct danger, but something's off. I'm probably just gonna fuck. It's gonna be really hard for me to even try to use Spirit here, isn't it?
I mean, not really. Like if you don't like cross over or something, then things should be fine. Like just as visual, like just watching. I guess you can.
Actually, can't I fucking make a ward against like? I think I can ward. I've got correspondence too.
I mean, you could ward, but I actually wouldn't recommend this to recommend warding. It's like another thing that's probably better for you and is easier with. I guess not easier actually. So actually, it wouldn't matter for this one. But I think you can increase like the strength of the gauntlet with. Just need to look at the level. Evaluate gauntlet is level 1. Modifier is level 2.
So yeah, I'd probably do that instead. It seems like an easier time.
Alright. So how would you go about this in this environment? since it might matter.
How many people are around, like, outside the bar?
Outside of the bar,
Yeah.
well, you don't know without looking, but when you came in, there was like just a few like people coming by every now and then in the
Because
nightlife, party goers and stuff like that.
in that case, what I kind of was thinking of doing is just like, the problem is if I take out my rifle, it's gonna be very fucking obvious, isn't it?
Oh yes, it will be. Also, I wouldn't say you could carry the rifle without having like some special clothing on. Like like I think like a rifle requires like a trench coat or something to conceal, if not more.
Fair
Let me
enough.
check what I wrote down. Ranged weapons, a laser rifle. Okay, it's not in this chart, but I think the other one. Yeah, laser rifle. Oh, it's not concealable at all.
Okay, yeah, then I wouldn't have brought it with me.
Yeah, probably for the best.
So what I'd probably then do is like, I'd probably like, I imagine I have some kind of like gadget that allows me to like print stuff from my computer easy. And just like print a bunch of like technocratic babble on like a paper and just like, fucking, hang them up like in the corners and like the like try to hide them in every corner of the what's it called, the fucking
Establishment.
yeah, the establishment, yeah.
Sure, you can do that, but I will require you to do like a wit stealth roll to like pull this off without having someone ask questions.
Why is it wits, my guy?
Because you gotta be quick about it. You gotta think on your feet.
Fine. What's the difficulty 6?
Yeah,
I don't have
that's
a
7. Yeah.
I'm fine.
Okay. You put the things up you just printed, and like between like the some poor girl like working some service like walking around like delivering drinks and stuff like that to like the occasional other patron. You like pull to go from like corner to corner. It takes you quite a while actually to do that because you're not very good at this.
I only need to do this 4 times or no, it's fine.
And yeah, but you manage to put them there. Like at some point, like the few the patrons look at you and so, like like what is this fucking dude doing there? Like why is he standing awkwardly in that corner?
I'll just buy them a drink if I notice we do that.
That's fair enough. And yeah, you buying a drink. Things are being smoothed over, and you manage to put the stuff there. I guess it's time to roll.
So since I technically use my computer as well as a tool, do I get a willpower difficulty reduction? Because it's a thing from Daedalus.
Your affinity sphere is spirit, right? Yeah, no, it wouldn't apply because Sense of Daedalus only applies to your affinity sphere.
No, it doesn't. I don't know where you got that from.
Because it says it works like personalized instruments, and the personal instruments only work on your affinity sphere, I believe.
They do?
Yeah. I can check it up for you if you want to. Here's where tools focus. Personal instruments. There, perhaps the touch for a character's filmed here shows one personal instrument that fits the characters of the sphere. My character live through blah blah blah. Yeah, I think it's personalized only like for like your affinities. Unless I'm reading this wrong. It's page 587. If you wish to look at it.
Yeah, I was trying to, but I was on the wrong book. No, wait, it's in page. What's the page again?
587.
Yeah, no, fair enough. That sounds like either you pick one all the time when you have an affinity sphere, or it only applies to your affinity sphere. Fair enough.
Yeah. Alright. But yeah, it shouldn't be too difficult anyways. It's like a level 2 effect.
Wait,
So
wait. This is my affinity sphere.
So you can't pull a ward off like that. You don't even have to...
No, I'm not pulling the ward off. I'm increasing the gauntlet rating, remember?
Oh, right. Actually retarded. That's fair. No, I'm completely retarded.
Yeah, it's fine. So am I. It's cool.
Okay, so you actually can't pull it off. Okay, let's see. Yeah, just level 3. I guess we're gonna need successes though, for like duration and like each additional success raise it by 1 essentially. And let me look at the chart real quick for the for like reality zones and stuff like that, and for reality zones, but gauntlet strength. If I ever find it, of course. And then, we can see about it. Probably should copy this at some point. Gauntlet. There we go. So that's a good thing for gauntlet ratings. That's probably better. Gauntlet ratings, rural countryside, mostly urban, downtown. I think it's Serbia, so I'm still gonna put it in like at like a 7 base, and then yeah, you can raise from there to like up to level 9.
Say that again, please.
Actually, no, you could probably go to level 10 since they're only temporary. Sure. So you're probably gonna need like 5 sets in total for if you wanted to for like the scene to stay. So just go.
How much again?
It's you need 5 in total, like 2 for the for duration up to a scene, which at least I think, if I recall this correctly, since the third one was a day. Yeah, 2 is and then another 3, 4 to get up to 10.
All right, so 4 at difficulty 5 then, because
Actually, no, because you actually made correct. So you're down to. Wait, we said the personal instrument is like 1 minus 1, so right. So it should be like should be like 4. Like it should be coincidental because like no one's gonna see that and notice that in the first place, and you're actually making the things a bit more mundane, anyways.
all right, so 4 at 4 then. Try to
Yeah.
get 10 success. It's not a botch.
Yep.
It's not a botch.
Hey, a success.
Do I roll stamina now?
Yes. Actually, you can just. You could also roll. You can take a quick break and do like a wits. You're doing this with like your computer, right?
Yeah.
And just a wits computers. Well,
It's the same dice pool as stamina.
Hmm.
I guess with computers, I can make a case I should get -2 difficulty because it's. But whatever.
I mean, yeah. Oh, right, you're the guy with the... Okay, okay. I thought you had like that computer aptitude. Never mind then.
I do have Hands of Daedalus, which would apply to a computer.
Yeah, sure, go.
So basic difficulty is 4, I take it.
No, base difficulty is 5, but that status applies fully.
There you go.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, then let's continue. You have 1 success.
Now I've got 5.
Very good. You got 5 successes.
6.
I mean, if you want to, that was unnecessary, but okay.
How? Didn't I need 10?
No, you need 5. I said you need 5, but
Oh, sorry. I got some pretty bad news. So I'm like trying to deal with shit at the same time.
okay. But anyways, that's enough to raise the gauntlet for the scene and keeping your fellow dudes safe-ish. At least that's I think that's what I think you're doing. And yeah, good job. You may manage to do that covertly. I do recommend, however, collecting your things after you're done here. Otherwise, you know, people could find it, assuming they clean this establishment.
Yeah, fair enough.
So I guess that takes quite some time. So Em's just enjoying himself, and yeah, if nobody has anything else, then this concludes the scene. All right. I think we have still people with some time after that. I'm probably gonna, yeah. So we're gonna start with, let's see, Domino technically has still some time left over because looking for the donut shop probably didn't take up his entire week. At least presumably, and then of course Bacon and also have quite some time since they didn't do anything just yet. So we're gonna start with Bacon, just to be arbitrary. So Bacon, what are you gonna do during this week? Oh, just as a reminder, like the party probably happened like a bit more towards the end. So if you want to do anything related to like that event there, it would be a bit. You wouldn't have the entire week essentially. Probably like 1 or 2 days or something like that. Okay, Bacon is apparently dead, but who cares? Let's see, Ems, what about you?
Besides, what are we like out of the Earth events now?
Yeah, you're out of the like the bar scene, and you enjoyed yourself, and the like and don't want to put up some stuff to raise the gauntlet, but and now we're back to like doing concluding the week since well, you haven't done anything yet, same as Bacon, and down on to the little essentially. And just as a side note, you wouldn't like the bar incident would have happened to like more towards the end of the week rather than the beginning, since Nick had like to work for money and stuff, so like 1 or 2 days before you leave essentially.
Alright, fair enough. Hmm. Like the thing is, like my character wouldn't like after the mission, you wouldn't really want to like I think you might as well make some more contacts on the way.
Sure you can. Let me have a look. I think you have a special ability these days.
If you think networking, I haven't purchased that yet.
Okay, that's fair enough. So yeah, just give me like some carousing.
Charisma, empathy.
Yeah. But I need to look at the difficulty for this since you already have some dots and I want to make this kind of consistent here. You have right. You have 2 dots I think already, so it's gonna be. Oh wait, no, you only have like a proper contact. You only have like 1 for this, so this would be for your first order thing, right? Yeah, we can count
Yep.
that. We can count that separately. Let's see. Emperor deconstructs the ship. I'm just looking for like the downtime stuff. How far you've gotten, just in case. You worked on your cult contacts. Yeah, you actually shy like 2 successes for the next level. But this wouldn't. Yeah.
I didn't even roll. Who rolled?
Yeah. Actually, it was charisma technology, so you can actually roll that one for this. So let's just do this. Charisma technology, probably for the best here. Welcome back, Bacon.
7 at 6.
No, it's difficulty 7.
Okay. How's that?
That is good. You can get a second dot in contacts. Of course, this will be like limited to like what's available.
That's fair enough.
Any like preferences on like what you want?
Honestly, I kind of want this pack to be like
Yes. Okay.
Sorry about that. Someone just came and talked to me about something.
That's okay.
Honestly, I think this contact should. You know, how do I describe it? I kind of want somebody to know. You know, not be in the know, but more like get the news much earlier. If you know my drift.
Not actually sure what you mean. You mean like so someone that so someone that's like good access to information?
Yeah, that sort of thing.
Okay. So yeah, I can do that.
Because, you know, if somebody, you know, gives me bullshit info, I could just be like, hey, bro, can you, like, confirm this is real or not?
You know, should be easy enough.
Can't believe my tech roll succeeded again, boys.
I mean, if that many dice, wasn't that unlikely?
But, you know, -7s. You know.
Well, that would have been interesting.
Funny outlook, one may say.
But yeah, it's probably gonna end up to being some funny new world order, but I haven't decided yet. Okay, but that should eat up most of your week. Is there anything minor you want to do?
Mundane, I want to do.
No, minor.
Minor. The only probably other minor thing is to check in on the base in case there's anything happening on Ceres.
Oh, you're not on Ceres just yet. You're still on in Serbia.
Oh, okay.
Actually, it means you have actually fast internet, like normal internet.
Alright, fair enough. Hmm. I think the only other minor thing would probably be is check reevaluate my designs. You know, checking on designs, do like a quick calculation.
Sure. You can do it for free, and I'll see.
Cool.
Like, yeah, probably it's just a more narrative thing. But yeah, okay. Then we're gonna go to Bacon. You're still in Serbia. Your father is still around, but is supposed to be shipped off like eventually. Like, you can still make that contact, but then he's gonna be processed like everyone else. The bar stuff will probably end like more towards the end of the week, since Nick had to go to work for money. So like 1 or 2 days like afterwards, at best, in case you want to react to the to what happened there. But yeah, is there anything you want to do during this week?
I guess that the only thing I would do is just in a very dark room with some like completely dark with some security around. I would just look at the box with the vampire recapture and just start poking at it, just taking a little piece, putting it in a microscope, just basic analysis.
Ah, okay, so you're actually gonna open this thing. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, you can probably get like some construct security for this. So, yeah, let's just, I don't know, move to the right map to at least give some atmosphere. No, that would be too much. This would be more appropriate, I think. Yeah, let's go to this one. And just slap this bad boy on the table. Feel free to drag yourself out.
I'm looking for my token.
Uh,
It's so odd to have it like on the bottom of the list instead of the top. My
uh,
brain just freezes.
yeah, that's fair enough. I mean, if you guys want to, I can drag it up.
Oh, it's fine.
Let's see. What would be most available here? I guess we're just gonna give you like some black suits, I guess. Sure, why not? They have guns they can shoot. Alright, well, you open the thing. It still looks pretty dead to you, and I guess how would you want to go about this? Like the actual analysis? Do you want to use like magic on it, or do you want to just take it apart?
Well, I wanted to uh not cut into it because I want it alive for a future thing, so I would just use magic to examine it.
Sure. Sure, let's just do that. Yeah. Do you have matter by any chance?
Nope.
I see. Well, in that case, oh, it was difficult for you. Like, yeah, Yeah, you're gonna need like a few successes for this to like properly work out. But yeah, you can use just show me like your like a life 1 effect, and is there anything else here you would like to include for this?
Mm. Could I put some prime into it? Because I heard like the vampires are like a source of power in itself, and I want to use prime to see if I can detect this energy.
Yep. That's that you can easily do. Okay, just remember like your arete for the 1 effect. Like your lab wouldn't apply for this, unfortunately, because well, it's not your lab. That should be easy enough. And then you're gonna roll like some like intelligence research for this, since
Right.
the-
Yeah, so it will be a difficulty 4 or 5.
it's 4. It's a 3+ level for like coincidental stuff.
I'm using 2 spheres, so I was a bit confused.
Yeah.
Never used more than 1 before.
Yeah, that doesn't actually affect things.
Okay, let's see my research. Where is it? Okay, I have so 9, 4 to be allowed to do 4 at 3. And I will continue for.
Oh, actually
Okay.
meant the other way around. But yeah, sure, we can do this way too. Yeah, just
Oh, you want it to be to the opposite. Sorry.
yeah, no, that's fine. Like we can just use this. Like it's a good result. Anyways, yeah, that's 4 successes. Oh my, that's 8.
Yeah.
Specialty improvement. No, it wouldn't apply.
Until he gets like that tyrant, he would just look at the thing, but he won't push himself more.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you you run through the entire thing, and you use like the machinery available, and part of your own knowledge, and some stuff you brought along. And well, what would you actually figure out for this? You first would notice that the cell structure and like how they are arranged, that's not natural. It has been it's actually not that dissimilar to what you're doing when you change like someone's appearance, for example. You can rearrange stuff, but this is more like it's like in a weird, done in a weird way. It's more invasive, if that makes any sense. It's like like someone just reached in and molded into a new form without any regards to what was there previously. Like technically they shouldn't exactly work the way it does. And if you like do that, if like you were to do the things this way, this like people would be hurt after this. Like even like minor cosmetic stuff. But yeah, and like in this case would be even worse, as the as those cells aren't really active, so there's like no natural healing or anything. It's just a mess, from a craftsman's point of view.
Okay, so it makes absolutely no sense. It shouldn't work.
Well, it kind of shouldn't work, but it's like right on the border on like what's working or what isn't working. Like if there was like a human, then your guess would be that that human would be like in a lot of fucking pain. Up to the point where would be considered like a a botched surgery.
All right.
Yeah. And I guess like the rest you would notice is that for like especially if the prime sphere moved in, like that like the blood system, where at least the way it should be, and especially like like all the organs and stuff, you check like that there's the powers in there. There's like some primal energy, like the organs and the circular system, but not a lot in like the rooms in between. It's like really concentrated there, and actually in the heart itself, you would also like they see like the densest concentration essentially. Of course, nothing is flowing. It's more like stagnant in a way. And especially with Prime, you would also notice the like that it's like a certain hunger to it, like a consuming energy, rather than just energy itself.
Alright, so I learned it that this is very poorly done, but somehow works. I can understand why it works that well, and it has some weird energy that hungers more. Okay, that's completely fine. I already see some uses for that.
Alright, and I think for the rest, you would need like more, like the matter probably for this, and yeah, and other fields essentially to get like more results.
Yeah, that's enough for me.
By the way, this would count as like an excuse to like advance to the next level of like matter, I think. Like actually first thought if you're interested in purchasing that at some point, which
Actually, I am. I'm not sure what I would take first, matter or force, but I'm interested in both of those.
yeah, just remind me in case like you want to purchase it, so I might forget it otherwise. But yeah.
Yeah, I'll place in my notes. Alright, so how many extra days do I have?
In terms of days, like if you do it like this, you probably have like uh let's see, probably like setting up your space would probably take like a bit, but not that long. And like having to clean up afterwards, so I would say like one day for like cleaning up and like and setting it up, and then probably like a day of analysis. But that's what should net you like before the party, like before the party itself. Let's see, that should be like 3 or 4 days, roughly. And like 1 or 2 days like after the party.
Okay, yeah. Can I say that I want to spend like the first few days I have free just hanging out with my father?
Sure, you can. Anything in particular you want to do while hanging out with your father?
I just share stories, say something about the things he can possibly see, just sharing some of the new knowledge that I got in space, if he works for the Void Engineers or something like that.
Yeah, sure. Like you actually know he would work for the Void Engineers, like as an advisor, which would mean that stuff like that would be useful for him. Just just give me like some charisma carousing. Unless you botch, like they won't have like any negative effect if you don't get any successes.
Wait, carousing is a skill?
No, it's more like it's actually like charisma empathy. What am I saying? It's just
Empathy.
yeah.
What is empathy you speak of?
But since your father would probably like at a 5. Oh wait, I wrote.
Oh, I wrote that as 6, so yeah,
Yeah,
let's do again.
yeah, just wrote at a 5.
Maybe I get the one success. Hey,
Yay. Yeah, she has some stories, like, things are a bit awkward. He doesn't seem to have, like, that much social interaction while being in prison, and his social skills are somewhat decayed. But yeah, he is, like, actually very receptive to, like, your stories in general. And he'll actually tell you a story himself. Something about, during the war, he actually saw, like, some weird stuff himself. There was, like, this one weird dude, which had, like, somehow managed to sway people to his side, like, really quickly. They caught him, like, when they were, like, raiding a village. And, well, he essentially was able to, essentially, like, turn his soldiers, to do his bidding, until, he came along and managed to resolve the situation. Like, it was like, someone, like, like, somewhat reaching into him and, like, trying to make him change his outlook, essentially. But your father was able to resist that, and like, just pulled like his rifle on him, like, full autoed him, which took the guy by surprise, and managed to fell him that way. It was, like, a really weird encounter overall, and quickly afterwards, like, when they were, like, to when they wanted to bury the body in the morning, then that they only found, like, a bunch of ash.
yeah, okay. With hearing the story, yeah, for sure. It's like the thing we captured in the prison is totally a vampire. For for some time, I thought it was one of the other reality deviants, but no. If it turned to ash, it's a vampire.
He's actually quite surprised by that, and
Yeah,
how do
I
you-
would just take the dossier I received from before the mission and just show to him, like trying to find out what kind could it be with the powers he describes.
Sure. Actually, run me, like, some with science real quick, to, like, go through the, like, list. Just at are you familiar with this? So it would be at like a 7. Oh. Okay, it's a bit harsh, but you identify the power itself would be called, like, a presence, and, of course, like, the obvious would be out of the question. Like, it's probably not Nosferatu, since your father would mention it wasn't, like, ugly or anything, and which leaves he's, like, a few people. With 2 successes, you probably wouldn't get that much, but like the usual, like, the Bruja, like a Toreador, and what have you. And the dossier would actually mention that, let's see, like, technically, like, it could be, like, someone out of clan, but, if it was just, gunned down, would also imply that he didn't have, like, any power to like, resist such things, probably, anyways. So let's see, which would be a good one. Yeah, to follow, like, from the main ones, you would notice a follower of Set. It could be, like, a Bruja, as I mentioned before, a Toreador. Eventually, not so much, since, they have, like, powers to resist that. And well, that is actually it. Like, like, 3 things, and none of them are really exactly common around these parts, but they definitely are around. Probably the most common of one of those would be like a Bruja, and they'd also actually be really dangerous if they actually attack, since you know they have both Portents and Presence, which makes them stronger. Both Portents and Celerity, which makes them stronger and faster than basically any other humans for even when they're young. Seems like your father dodged a bit of a bullet there, if it actually was one.
Yeah, I just shared this information with him, like explaining the kinds, what could possibly be. Just giving some warnings. So if you can do that, it could be this one. This one is dangerous in close combat and stuff like that.
Alright. Yeah, no. He appreciates this like a lot. And yeah, like a good bonding experience with him. And yeah. Imagine if he if he had stayed at a prison itself. Okay, that leaves Domino. Other than like scouring the city for donuts, what did you do?
You know what? I've actually used my laser rifle, so I'd probably like do a bit of extra checkup on it, see, try to get a bit more acquainted with it, maybe, and probably like see what the actual result of using it has done to this thing.
Sure. Let me look up the chart real quick, and also let's see. Like, yeah, probably going to like give me like some perception awareness first at a difficulty of 6.
Acute sensors apply to that.
I suppose it does.
There you go.
Alright, okay. Then we're gonna have to like the technology roll real quick after that to see how those two things work together.
Is this repairing, crafting, inventing, or modifying? Question mark.
It's more diagnosis, but yeah, let's see. Just give me like your yeah, you would need hypertech for that one, so give me like your intelligence hypertech at difficulty of 7. You're gonna need 5 successes.
So is this any of those things I previously mentioned? Technically, technically it's repairing, right?
I mean, it's not really repairing, but yeah, you should take like the modifier if you really want.
What's the base difficulty then, Chief? 6 or?
Yeah, difficulty 6.
All right, so 4. There you go.
All right. Yeah, that's what.
Specialty.
What's a specialty?
Creativity.
Yeah, creativity wouldn't exactly apply here. It's like more a more diagnosis thing. But yeah, take put get your weapon and do a proper analysis on it. And it seems like power output has been stable. No damage to like your weapon itself, which is very good, especially since you use the extension, which normally took a toll on your weapon, and now it's like it just works.
That's great.
And you also notice that the there's no exact effect, but you probably extend like the life expectancy of your weapon for God knows how long. Like even if you just use the weapon normally, like there's still like some small bit of like wear and tear, and that is almost eliminated here. Like this could potentially like work up to a century or more.
Oh my! If regular use.
Yeah, for like regular use without any sort of like maintenance.
It's fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
Gotta love them septuple successes. Fucking great.
Yeah, but yeah, especially like you But when you like touch the thing you took from the aliens, like you notice like the hair in the back of your neck just stands up, and for just a second. But you could swear, like it's not, you feel like you're not alone in this room. I feel like there's something there.
Just gonna like, ponder over on the other side of the gauntlet as I touch this. Do I see anything here?
Ah, well, just give me like give me like an narrative roll to like look to the other side of the gauntlet. Once
Just
this will be enough for do it like one turn.
And it's just level 1, right? To level 2.
It's a level 1.
Oh, one successful I got.
Alright, roll like some perception alertness.
Assuming cute senses applies.
It does.
I'm gonna stop asking that now. Is that okay?
No.
Okay.
Because I don't believe you're yet. I don't believe like that should apply to everything. So I would like would select you to ask this.
Yeah, but if it's like, it just most of the time when I've needed to ask it, it makes more sense that it applies.
Yeah,
Than it doesn't.
I mean yes, but there's still like some cases where it doesn't, and I will forget otherwise. Also, I would now like to note that you don't have like the actual like merit. You have more the like the effects through technology, which means there's like some limits here and there, but also like some stuff where it would apply when it usually wouldn't.
That's true.
So it's a bit different essentially. But yeah, it's enough successes to well assess the turn for certain that there's nothing really around. Like you see like pattern spiders, but nothing that's particularly peering at you or the room you're in. It's just like the usual. Like nothing you would nothing we wouldn't expect.
Okay, that's really reassuring then. Just gonna probably stop twitching the alien tech then. I'm just gonna be content with my the maintenance I've done so far and how good at the quality my weapons in currently.
Yeah, sure. I mean, if you want to like do some proper maintenance on it, you can easily do that.
Yeah, might as well.
Sure, just the routine maintenance is just difficulty 4, so give me like intelligence hypertech. You're gonna need 2 successes. Base difficulty is 4, which actually be in your case down to a 3, I suppose, because of
Yeah,
of the
it's
things
the
you have.
modify repair or.
Yeah.
Well, I've got a specialty in. Wait, creativity. Fuck, I thought this was energy weapons for some reason.
Yeah, but yeah, you like put this back into peak condition. Polish it, and it looks beautiful.
Just gonna be like ogling it for like the next couple of hours. It almost fills me with will. Just staring at this damn thing.
Indeed. Okay. In that case, yeah, that probably wouldn't take up all your time. Like you'd still like bits of time left over before the party, but actually no, we just resolved that afterwards. Now that I think about it, yeah, probably be easier this way. Okay. Well, like after the party, like presumably this would be like in the evening, right? So would be like a night passing. So let's go with Ems first. Ems, you wake up in the construct. You're soon scheduled to go back to Ceres.
Yes.
But you notice something Like you have trouble seeing properly.
Do I
Like
have my glasses on?
y-
Where's
yeah,
my glasses? Going on the desk. Oh fuck! I misplaced them again.
like it's much worse than usual. Like even if you like when you put the glasses back on, it's like you have a really hard time seeing things properly. Like you can hardly make out like some of the like printing print stuff on the on like the other side of the wall. Actually, just go to this. Yeah, that's beautiful.
Let me just. Thank you. I was gonna drag out my token.
Yeah.
Damn. What the fuck is going on here? And I look at my, if I could see the drawer, I look in the drawer. I
Yeah,
pull them out.
you see like the what looks like the shape of the drawer and a bit of fiddling. You manage to get it open and fetch your glasses, I suppose, and put them on. But yeah, there's barely a difference.
If I was to look straight to like a wall or a mirror, if I was to look straight upon this, what would I see in this sort of state?
Well, you would see essentially like a whitish surface and like you some specks of like dirt on it almost and like a slight blue hue to it, but no like lines and or anything like that. And you're pretty sure there's like a panel supposed to be there, and so some actual like writing and like some decorative stuff there to make it easier to find.
Was I really that smashed over the week? And I was that happens. I check once that happens, I look at a computer or what my wrist, one of those like futuristic watches in here, and see how sort of like if did anything happen.
Oh, you look on the upon your wrist. Give me like some perception alertness at difficulty 6.
I should really pick up before like a bad sight, not just the first dot because I'm wearing glasses.
Yeah, you probably should have, but like it's like if you're out, you taking the floor.
Oh, thank you. I might need that floor.
No, I really wouldn't change it. So like just for normal classes, like there's like actually for that it's like impediment 1. Like if you have like minor inconvenience, but in your case it's probably just some side correction here and there due to like aging and stuff, rather than a full blown like 4 eyes. At least that's the way I interpret having glasses while not having the flaw.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, you look at your you look at your you look at your computer at your wrist and you only see you, you only see like a source of light essentially, and nothing else. Like you can't read shit on that.
What the fuck? And when you just put your hand on the wall, like you slam it, boom.
Yeah, you slam
And
it
I
on
li-
it.
And I look around very drastically, been like, fuck. Is there any
Yeah.
other source of light? That's not fucking.
I mean, yes, there are other sources of light. There's well, one above your bunk bed, and one on the ceiling. But after trying to concentrate on the screen, you have really trouble to focus back on the room itself. Things are really blurry at the moment. You have a hard time. You have a hard time orienting yourself.
God.
At this point, you're fairly certain that you're almost blind.
Fuck. I'm blind. Oh wait. I have one person who can help. My avatar, General Grievous.
Oof. I mean, what do you even want to do with this? If you avatar.
General Grievous, where the hell am I? Have we been taken over?
Let me check the rating real quick. I don't think you have much. Actually, you have 3. That's actually not that bad. Sure, let's just see how present he would be for this. It's just gonna roll your rating. Actually, you can roll your rating yourself. Yeah, it's just difficulty 6.
No, I can't see. God damn it, General Grievous, where are you?
Yeah,
God damn it, he took over the base internet.
General Grievous, you your inner self that guides you. You also have a hard time focusing on anything. Things seems to be normal, but no over any special presence this time. The time he went to show you the door where you found that one woman guffing behind.
Gosh. Okay. Was in the room somewhat in a loosely panic sense? Is there a long pole-shaped object I can grab onto?
Well, since you probably if you're still near the thing, sure you can have you have kind of a pipe from and the wall you can hold on to.
Okay. I'm just gonna put my hands on the walls and just be there, slowly and trying to remember where the door is to get out.
Okay, you want to get out? Sure you can. That's probably gonna take you a bit to do, but
You want to do a wits alertness, or it's like a bot.
no, you already took a botch. That's still the after effect of that, and you slowly crawl along the wall until you finally make it to the door.
Anyone there? Hello.
roll me a luck die to see if there's anyone around. And I guess, alright. Okay, that's not that good. Well, I guess it's time to pan over to another member of the cast for now. Let's see. Who we're gonna do next? Yeah, I think you're gonna do Vicious Love next.
Vicious Love.
Yeah, Vicious Love. You wake up. Are you there?
Yes, I am.
You wake up and, well, find yourself, you have, you feel hungry. It's not that unusual when you wake up, I suppose. But, yeah. What are you really hungering for, a protein today? The time you feel you just know You need some like meat between your teeth.
All right, I suppose that's something not that uncommon with him, but makes sense. I was drunk, very drunk yesterday, so something's off. The only cure for that is some coffee and meat.
All right. The concert has like a mess hall where you can and like a kitchen where you can like grab food, and I suppose with this there would probably like someone like prepping food, since you know it's like an earthy construct and there are a bit more people there than on Ceres. You know, like normies especially. So you could get like a like egg and bacon, for example, and a coffee.
No, please. Vicious a proper Serbian. Uh, hello, my friend. I want a shashlik and some coffee.
Yeah, shush. And he's like, oh, all right, unusual request, but sure. And you know, he starts cooking, and actually, it would be really pretty easy for him. Like you know, he used like the special. Like the special equipment that avoid like the technocracy has, and essentially just you know takes like a piece of meat out of the freezer and puts it in like a cooking device, and like a few minutes later there's like a ready meal essentially, and he says, here you go, traditional recipe.
All right. Thank you, my friend. And he just starts sitting while slowly sipping his coffee.
All right, well, something is off today. Like the coffee doesn't taste as good as usual, and even the meal is a bit of a disappointment. You know, it's meat, but it's not the right kind of meat.
Yeah, probably it's these synthetic things. I would expect
Probably.
something more natural being on Earth, but technocracy will be technocracy.
Indeed. I mean, at least they're not serving you slurry. But yes, well, I guess some time passes for that one, and yeah, I guess we're gonna go to John now. Well, I guess you wake up as well at some point. Probably like fucking hammered. Actually,
Hopefully, I wake up.
I mean, yeah, you do wake up, and you roll like some like just some stamina at 6 to see like how hungover you are.
Get back. What is my stamina? 2. 2.
All right,
69.
indeed. But I'm not gonna say that. I'm not a redditor. So yeah, you wake up and you actually feel refreshed. Like you know, your memory's a bit hazy, like component details, but you think you gotten lucky, and yeah, upon checking like your wallet, you see you see that you probably didn't indeed get lucky, or got robbed, either or. But yeah, seems like you had a good night.
Yeah. Well, odds are my mouth tastes like shit, so I'm gonna go brush that out.
Yeah, actually it doesn't for some reason, and you actually feel refreshed still. Like it's like you had a good night's sleep and washed all your worries away.
Well, I'm still civilized anyway, so I will brush my teeth.
That's completely fair. And well, after you've done that, is there any like special place you want to go to?
Well, so we're at like some technocracy base on Earth.
Yeah, you're still like in the concert in Serbia.
Okay.
Like it's
Um,
still right after, like the departure is like scheduled for like like today, I would say.
go get some breakfast and some coffee.
Sure you can, and I guess you go to the mess hall and actually see Viciouslav getting his his little um, special meal, and well, see him sitting down there. He looks a bit disappointed, but that's about it. And well,
No. Well, I'm gonna go get some like eggs and bacon or something. Gonna go
sure.
join them.
That's actually a standard meal that they have for today, so you can easily get that. And yeah, you join him.
Morning.
Yeah, morning. How are you feeling? Much hangover?
No, I feel pretty good. Pretty good.
Uh, yeah,
Yeah.
I woke up weird, wishing to eat a lots of meat. That's why I'm eating a kebab right now.
It's the saltiness that you absorb the alcohol a bit better, get it out of the system.
Uh, I'm a biologist. That's not exactly how it works. Actually,
Oh.
this ought to make the hangover worse because it will help you to be more dehydrated, like the alcohol do. But meat is good.
No, I shrug.
Alright, of that little account, I think it's time to go to the last party member to wake up. And well, guess should prepare this a bit for a second. And well, Tristan,
What's up?
roll me willpower at 7.
Does my manifested avatar do anything?
No,
Is it current or total or permanent?
that's permanent.
Willpower on it?
No, you can't.
Yay. There you go.
Ah, there we go. Alright, you have a dream, and you actually see something, or rather hear something. You hear like a munching sound, or like a corner of your room while you're in your bed. You're fairly certain this is a dream, or a dream at the moment, but it's strangely lucid.
Wait, I don't like this, I think to myself.
What would you like to do?
Just gonna like look around is Zazu around. I can't pronounce her name for shit though. Is my avatar around?
Well, do you turn on the light for that?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, okay, then that's easy enough to see. Well, in a corner of your room, you see like a little creature hunching over something, and it appears to be eating.
What is it eating?
Well, it's hard to tell, but there's a lot of blood on the floor, like a quickly growing pool.
Do I see my laser rifle around?
Well, probably considering your arrangement, you probably, yeah, you probably would have like started near your bed anyways, and in a dream.
Fucking
was-
shooting that thing.
Sure, you can. You have to roll for it, since it's a dream. So you just just shoot it, and the creature evaporates after a terrifying shriek, and leaves nothing but a bit of dust behind on the floor. But then you see it, the thing he was munching on. It was your avatar. It was
Proceed.
Sazu, and
Cass is in bed with me, I see.
I'm sorry, but she was being eaten while you slept. But and that's where the dream ends, and you wake up a bit shaken, but it's actually just in time to get up. In
I mean,
fact,
I'm not
like,
even gonna get up. I'm just gonna look for her first to see if she's alright.
yeah, she's alright. Actually, should probably like keep her out still. Sorry about that. But yeah, like wakes up as well. He gives you a smile, and just colors against you.
I'll call her back and tell her, hey, you should sleep. You should sleep with me for now. I had a bad dream.
Oh, big brother scared. Just to keep you safe.
Aw, and both will keep you safe. I see how a smile on my face.
Perfect. Well, anything you want to do like afterwards?
Nah. Probably just chat with her, just to like calm myself down.
All right. Sure, you can do that. Yeah, just give me like a charisma, empathy to see like how this is going. Difficulty 6. So
You really think it'd be easier since I'm my own avatar, but sadly not.
hmm.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, that's actually nice. Perfect. Well, I guess you spent your time doing that. Well, camera back to Ems. Seems like things have been a bit unfortunate for you. You don't manage to attract the attention of anyone you were able to notice, and only the floor is there to greet you outside of your room. Ems, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. I'm back.
So, Ems, what would you like to do?
Am I still blind?
Yes. And you didn't
I
mind, and you apparently didn't manage to attract the attention of anyone.
Okay. I put my hand. Was it? You know when you just do the slow walk and you're trying to memorize what's in this building. Okay. The cafeteria is a popular area. Maybe I could get some help in there and just do like a slow walk. When you like touch the wall, just feel
Yeah,
like this is stable ground.
yeah, you do that, and yeah, eventually, you manage to find your way essentially. Even if you're a week, so you have kind of a good feel, and the layout isn't particularly complex. Um, Especially since someone would have planned this to make like the way to like the mess hall pretty short from the bunks, from the bunk beds. So well, you go in, and I guess it's time to reunite with everyone. Domino and Bacon, you both see Hyde come in. He like walks along the wall, like almost like he's not he doesn't feel confident enough to walk in the middle of the room, and he's like really slow, and he seems to be like straining his eyes.
Just gonna like pull close to Vicious Long and be like, did you eat one of those funky Serbian donuts, the one with like yogurt and whipped cream inside of like chocolate? Did you eat one of those?
Is that a question to me?
Yeah.
Uh, Yeah, I ate a lot of donuts. Don't remember exactly what they were. Been a while. Don't remember much of yesterday. It was fun.
Yeah, I was wondering if that's why he was walking so strange. Maybe he ate one of the funny ones that we didn't want to eat.
Hello, guys. I'm blind. Can anyone help me? Hello.
Hmm?
Yes, I
What?
see what happened.
I,
I
I,
just go to him.
I can't see for jack shit. Hello. Anyone in here?
Hello?
Well,
Can,
you
can you
probably
not hear either?
you probably would hear the you probably hear both both actually wait no Domino wasn't there. What the fuck am I talking? Okay, whatever. Well, you'll probably hear like the others, so feel free to normally interact with those, at least audibly. Although you know your your eyes are still fucked.
So, guys, who's in this room? Hello?
I
It's
just
me,
move to
John.
him. I just
I'm
move to him slowly.
I
My
I
friend,
kind of give him my hand.
I see what happened, my friend. You drank cheap vodka. You see, that was not good. That was not pure alcohol. It had methanol. Methanol makes you go blind or kill you. Let me heal you.
How the fuck are you not blind? We both drank from the same source.
Um, I don't
He's
know. When you
Slavic.
left, don't you remember buying anything else? Maybe I'm more resistant.
No, I do not remember anything like that.
Let me try to fix you. And I just use my magic on him.
Well, probably have to get to like a proper medical place first. But yeah, you can
Can't I just change him from a state of being blind to a state of not being blind with life 4?
Oh, well, I guess you could, but would be a bit awkward to do in the method. But if you want to do the method, sure you can. But yeah, it's still gonna be like a level 3 effect though. So feel free to just to roll for it. I suppose. You know, just get like your whatever out and do it right there.
Yeah,
You
I
know.
just sit him in a chair. I just take some equipment. I start putting some electrodes near his eyes. You may feel something a bit painful, but don't worry. Trust, nothing bad. So would be level 3 would be at 6,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Okay.
Nice. Oh, that's actually, yeah, that would be enough for like 4 levels, so this is, should technically be enough. And, well, Ems, you see like your vision return to normal, but, it's only for a bit. Like, you know,
I'm
you blink and it already starts getting worse again.
Guys, I'm still fucking blind. What's wrong with you, man?
Wait. I think the thing right. It even worked. Like my machine said,
Well,
process successful.
for a second, then it came back. What the fuck, man?
Which stuff you actually know this is, highly unusual. Like, you know, there's like, you know, certain like ways to do your science to only make stuff temporary, but you have to go out of your way to do it this way.
Shouldn't be like that. I
We
did
might,
it properly.
we might want to go to the lab. Can anyone hold my hand? I can't see shit.
Did you do anything different yesterday? Did you mess with any equipment you shouldn't? Something is making interference with my curing process.
No, the only thing I did the other day was talk to people in the base and get
Wait,
drunk.
wait a second. I just look at John. You said you said a thing on the piece of paper. Uh, what exactly happened?
Actually,
Well,
actually for this one, you probably would need to roll like some intelligence alertness, considering your well crash afterwards.
Okay.
No, not you, Bacon, but Nick.
Oh yeah.
yeah. I gotta look up my dice here. Okay, so that's 6 difficulty.
Just at a 6. You know, you felt well afterwards, so. Ah, right. That's any specialty for
Does
that.
cunning apply?
Cunning for intelligence.
Cunning?
Wait, cunning is
Oh, intelligence.
yeah.
I thought you said wits.
Oh, I
Okay,
didn't.
I'm gonna
If
have
I
to re-roll
didn't mean
that.
that, mean to, yeah. Just rerolled, yeah.
Can you not be a dick, guys? Can you like give me a stick or something? I don't know.
Well, the like you know that the cook would probably give you give you like you know like a piece of a broom without the broom thing in front of it, and just you know just
Thank you.
no problem. Oh well. Okay, things are a bit hazy for you, Nick, but you remember something about time slowing down and there being and there being what could be best described as like a demon in appearance, which you know like everyone stopped but you, and he said something to you about being pissed, and then you know he like scraped a bit on your forehead, and then things went back to normal.
Okay, I rub my forehead. Do I feel anything? Like are there scabs?
Yeah, like minor ones. It's you know like a cat scratching you a bit, I suppose.
Oh, I remember like the time started to slow down. I think it was like, maybe the beer or something, or just the adrenaline cutting off. And the bartender was kind of evil looking, right? Kind of big and horny. No, no.
In the literal sense or the figurative sense?
Um, both. Let's go with both. No, he was more pissy. He was angry at us. Did you guys read my note? I wrote a note.
Yeah.
By the way, apologies for earlier. For some reason I thought Domino was there instead of Nick, so oops.
No, it's fine.
Wait, I was where?
You thought you were in the cafeteria.
No, it just confused you for a second with Nick, so
Okay. So you guys read my note. What was on the other side? You guys look?
I think I looked, didn't I?
yeah, you did, but you actually aren't there just yet. But
Oh,
if you
sorry.
wish to like eat, you can come in at some point.
Fair enough. I probably would want to go there at some point.
Yeah. Well, it's you know, after you've done it, yeah, probably there would be enough time for Domino to show up eventually. You know, like since you know still early morning. So yeah, Domino, you come in. You see like you know Hyde sitting on like a chair, but he has like you know like a stick in his hand, and you know like Bacon doing stuff with his equipment out and talking to Nick. A bit awkward, and of course the cook is still there, just you know just throwing occasional glances at those three.
I probably just, walk up to them and be like, what the fuck happened?
Well, I was explaining to them that I think we may be pissed off some sort of reality deviant maybe from the other side? Did you look by the chance at the bar?
I think I did, right, Redorma? I'll be honest, I don't remember.
Yeah, you did.
happened.
You did. You probably didn't get that drunk, so yeah, you probably would still notice.
I
So
didn't drink at all.
you didn't drink at all. What a loser.
You guys are the losers for drinking. Isn't that your rule of thumb, Redorma? Drinking's for losers, I thought.
I see. Well, you come. Yeah, you come to think of it, like, you checked, and the only thing you really noticed was like a bunch of energies essentially, like swirling around you guys, especially around Nick, like the awful kind of energy. But no entity or anything here that would be of note.
Well, I'll look at him and remark that I did have a look, but I didn't see anything bad. Although I do have to admit, I had a pretty weird dream this morning. Kind of seemed a bit unnatural as well.
Is that Cooper? Where?
She-
Where is he?
Tell me to get the man a stick.
He has a stick.
He
Oh,
has a stick.
I moved the stick around.
Something that gets that man a proper set of working eyes. God damn it!
Well, I'm trying, but something is interfering with my process and my machine. So I suspect whatever is against us may have cursed us, play some reality deviant bullshit. Because I woke up with a strange carving for meat.
What sort of
mine.
meat?
Did you turn the gay? Please tell me you didn't turn the gay.
No, don't worry. It's not that big of a curse. I just want to, eat some protein. But when I eat this kebab, it did not work properly.
Have you tried bacon?
Let me try. I just steal some bacon from your plate. How it feels, Radimir?
Same as the kebab, not satisfying.
Yeah, same thing. That's not quite right. Not feeling the craving.
Yeah, that is strange.
By the way, Bacon, in like your stuff you would carry around, would any of that be? Okay, let's say it's a bit awkward, but would any of that be part of your organ thing? Especially like you mentioned once that you have like some special paste made out of that, or something like that to like patch things up,
Made out of what?
like organs.
Yes, some of my stuff I carry around, some like extracts and some weird stuff made out of flesh.
Yeah, okay. Well, some of that actually smelled really good when you like went over it, and was like, almost mouth-watering.
Okay, I just stop, think. Wait a second. I need to do an experiment. I just take a needle. Someone, I can I borrow the hand of someone? Any volunteers?
For what are you gonna do?
Just quick experiment. Don't worry, nothing bad will happen.
Are you say?
Get blind guy.
Yeah, I just grab Hyde's hand. I just pull a needle and I just make a small hole in his hand so some blood comes out.
Why the fuck are you like this?
All right, so some blood comes out. It doesn't, it doesn't trigger like any strange appetites. That's what you're after.
Okay, yeah. Oh, I got scared for a moment that I got infected by the vampire we captured. But no, I think I just really feel like eating some raw human organs,
Okay.
not blood, so that's good.
Go to the 3D printer
So-
machine in the basement. You can make yourself that.
Can Redomo, can I try to use my
Redomo?
entropy to see if we have a curse upon us?
Well, you could try to check for curses, I suppose. Indeed. Let me check how good entropy by itself is before I make any calls.
Well, I was gonna mix mind and spirit also into it.
To see if like if there's like anyone messing with the mind itself, I assume.
I'm basically seeing if they just got bad mojo going on.
Sure you can. Sure you can. That should be
Right.
easy enough. Just give me like just give me like your arete and then a perception awareness roll modified by your successes. Actually, no. For this one, you could actually use, since you're not doing technology, you can use perception technology or something like that.
I am going to use technology.
Yeah, no. Then you can use perception technology for that. It makes more sense for you. So just for your arete. For
Break
whatever.
Rami out. She's a little. It's like translate what's going on to me.
Sure, you can use it as a tool.
Okay. Yeah. Because she's an AI that's kind of based off my personality, so she could maybe try to use, AI learning to figure them out for me.
Sure. Let's see. Let have you roll first, and then have a Rami.
Yeah. Does that? Oh.
Nice. So
I
based
I
of
was playing dice.
well, actually, it's the wrong difficulty. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to reroll
Unless you
that.
count Rami as a tool, then it is the right.
Like it's not a personalized instrument, I think, unless you chose to declare it as such. She's just gonna.
Well, I would have her on like my tablet thing. Right, she's a construct.
Okay, that would count then.
Okay, so then that is the right difficulty.
Yeah, but Romy itself, like has like her own dice pool and stuff. So I'm not giving you like a difficulty discount for this. For like just Romy herself. But yeah, for tablet,
Okay.
since I think that's a personalized instrument, so that does count.
Yes.
I think. At least wait. Actually, you should check something. If it's like your affinity thing. Because otherwise, might be a bit skewed. John Boy, what's your affinity one?
My affinity is data.
Yeah, actually, you wouldn't use that. So, yeah, actually, the present instance only applies to like your affinity sphere. So, actually, it's still like a 4. So you have to reroll still. I'm afraid.
Oops. That's dice.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
Try again.
Sure, let's try again.
Just smack the battery a little bit. Difficulty 4.
Yep. Alright, now this will kind of work, so just want to make perception technology. Wait, basically would be 8, so we're gonna go down to 5 for this. Yeah, very good.
I don't have any specialties.
Yeah. Bit unfortunate, but still a 3 success is not bad at all. Well, you're checking out Vishslav in particular, or everyone?
Let's go with vicious love.
Alright. Okay, let's go with Vishslav. So Vishslav, well, he definitely has some weird mojo going on with him, and like he seems to be, has like some energy still attached to him, like his whole body essentially. Like it seems to like draw from him, like in a way.
So there's an energy that's drawing. Is it drawing outside of him or inside of him?
Question, but I guess from like both. Both would be the correct answer. Like some bad juice going on, and actually with like thesis you would notice there is some like there's little of it related to like entropy itself. It feels more like on the dimensional part of it, like something so something from the from that part of the reality.
Okay, no.
And yeah,
Oh.
with mine also doesn't really like have much effect here. Like there's no direct effect on the mind. Yeah, sorry.
I will take the results over to the other void engineer. You seeing what I'm seeing? I'll point at it.
Am I seeing what he's seeing?
Well, yes, yes you do. You see like the same results, I suppose, on like just, it's a bit worse for you since it's not your own stuff. But yeah, you get a similar gist of this, as he does.
Then yeah, like this is see the same thing as you two, I think. Fairly confident of that.
Yeah, like it looks like he's had some contact from one of those beings. Yeah.
Wait. Did they get reality deviant AIDS?
Why?
Okay. Well, after a bit, Rami comes up and gives you like some additional data on it, and well, essentially, she gives you that the energy is what could be classed as demonic, which is quite worrying, and you would know that it's actually pretty, a pretty rare thing. But she confirms that there's like no like actual entity there, just like so so some energy there that's just it seems to like influencing him, like drawing from him, and like some basic level.
It looks like there's some. It looks like someone got in touch with his friends from the other side, like the hell side of reality deviants.
Wait.
Kind of.
Are you telling that the hell it's actually true?
Well, you did encounter the Nefandi. They do worship something.
Hold up, actually, how much do you have? I wonder in cosmology. Oh boy.
I got one.
Yeah,
I
just
have more. I
Yeah.
can maybe explain some bits.
you well, both of you just roll me intelligence cosmology at a 6.
Help.
All right. Well, like you definitely know about different different dimensions that could be classed as like hells.
Yeah.
But you don't know in particular. Know that there are different kinds of hell, and generated from like the collective psyche of humanity, and projecting like different different parts like different kinds of like afterlives essentially. And you know that that like other for example the traditions would would think like are debating of whether or not this it came before people thought of it, but as a technocrat you're of course convinced that that it definitely came from humanity, like essentially like everything that people have thought up in terms of like afterlives definitely is there as sort of like a reflection. And the demons and the like are definitely entities that run around and cause mischief thanks to that. Although most of them are confined to the afterlives unless they're particularly small and have some concepts related to them that make them appear in reality, or they are powerful enough and their their little mythology doesn't have anything in it that confines them to whatever hell they reside in. So then they can like pop out, but either it's like a really small one, which wouldn't make much sense in this case, since was able to curse you like this, or at least Vishslav. And that points more to a stronger one, someone that's able to force his way in of itself, in some capacity, and act. Unless someone has summoned someone, but there are like certain signs that probably would have been taken by the local construct.
Hmm. Fucking hell, I think with that or like in the knowledge I just got, that's probably reason enough to buy another Doth cosmology. Jesus fuck.
I mean, the thing is, like, I'm actually scaling this, like, based on like how much dots you have in something. Like, with a 1 dot in a cult, I wouldn't give you a, perfect rundown of I don't know, for example, like the tradition's history or something like that. I'm kind of inclined to say, if you only have like limited knowledge, there's like only so much you can do with it. But yeah, like more dots are generally good for you guys. Like even if like less success, even if like not that many successes, you still have a lot of knowledge to draw upon. But yeah, well, yeah, that's essentially it for in this case.
In that case, I'll also turn to John and be like, "Hey, could you check that upon me too? I had a funky dream."
Sure.
All right.
Put it on him.
Sure. We're gonna roll for this again since so this make it a bit easier. So well, you see like something similar to him. Like there's also like this energy, but it's not like drawing upon him. It's more well, it almost feels like it's like zapping him from time to time. Particularly his head.
Yeah, yours seems different. It's more like a prodding curse. I put it on me.
You put it on yourself, and it looks completely normal. You don't have like any energies attached to you that shouldn't be there. It's just you.
I kind of back away. Okay. Um, what happened to you guys?
Uh, Nothing, really.
Well, you all, well, I don't know about Vine Guy, but you all seem to be radiating some bad energy.
Maybe when you saw the thing, maybe detecting it protected you from its curse. And the rest of us got cursed because we didn't detect it or something. I don't know how it
May
works, but
Maybe, but I also wasn't always with you.
nothing special happened after. But maybe fucking a prostitute helps to cure it. We don't know.
Maybe.
Good try.
Pretty good. Seems like a good idea. Do you have to roll troublemaker now? Oh shit.
Well, I actually don't think that's exactly necessary here, but since it's like party stuff,
And there's
but
whimsy.
well, I mean, you actually are acting pretty cartoonish, so but if you want to like hype it up, I guess you can roll for it if you want to.
Uh, uh,
Think what was it again? That's the wrong rulebook. Let's see. Book of Secrets, I think it was. There we go. I think it's a mental one. Maybe, at the very least. Metal merit. Metal flaws. Whimsy. Okay, it's just a whipword, so that's 6. That's easy enough. Just roll for it.
okay. 3. Okay. Get down. It's like look at him. It's like no, don't be silly. Maybe they were just like hit by something after I left.
Well,
Hmm.
could be, but I didn't see or did feel anything different. Like when the thing appeared, we all felt something weird was happening.
Mhm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
Also, if like you Bacon watching you, like actually Bacon would know that there isn't actually a time where he wasn't where we're particularly far away.
okay. Well, maybe we should go back to the bar. Maybe miss something. Maybe there's some evidence. Okay. Hey, no.
Doesn't make any sense. If the
Well,
thing appeared there, they should have already have left.
Why are you like this, guys?
no. I was like, we don't have any other leads. We might as well go there and see if we can find something.
All right. Why you discuss that? You actually hear an announcement over the PA. It's well, it's it's your friend Amara. Well, friend is of course a bit exaggerated, but Amara Garner. Amara Garner speaking. Please have the Armagon from Ceres report into the conference room in about an hour. I have a new mission for you. then the PA announcement ends.
Well, I could take our silence as no one really knows what to do now. So,
Yes.
well, are any of you hurting really badly? Can we maybe just take the meeting?
Well, I'm fine, but Hyde is blind. You see.
I mean, you only have to.
Hello? You do. Well, let's just say I got the code, okay, guys? That's what you say on the telephone.
Oof. I mean, perhaps there's a solution. You're at least not seeing for Hyde. You know, the Tristan has a certain thing that enhances sensory stuff. Maybe that could help.
No, it's of course probably won't help if my medical procedures don't.
I mean, it wouldn't like, solve the problem itself, but it could counter the effects, perhaps.
Hi, do you think you can work while blind? Because if your eyes don't work, you just need to make some like robot eyes connected to like to tentacles, and you place it on your spine or like directly in your brain, so you can see again.
Let me check. What chapter was Spears? 512? Let me find the correspondence. Level 1. What does that do? Basic sexual understanding, allow me to sense things in the immediate vicinity. Even if she cannot sense them with her normal senses, using their perception, she can estimate distance, objects, and find directions. Yeah, would level 1 cover that?
Yes, it would. Since it's just your eyes, you could switch to like a different essentially create like essentially like a different sort of like sense.
Yeah.
That should work. You really don't have mind, but so there will be like some concentration required on your part. But yeah, you can probably do that.
Okay, what's the roll?
Just let's see. Depending on how you're gonna do this. Actually, I should ask you like how you're gonna go about this. Like, what are the like essentially would you be using relying on your eyes a lot?
I would, since I'm currently blind, would it just be more logical to rely on the other senses until the eyes recovered?
Yeah, but like how would you do this exactly? Since I need to like determine how much penalty you would take for this. Like since you're usually like an eye user, so you would have to like need some time to get used to with working without your eyesight, but like the severity essentially. I need to determine.
Question. I
Yes.
got a question. So at mine too, I have empathetic bond. Can I use that to maybe transfer my senses to him so he can see through my eyes?
I don't have level 1 mind.
I think you. Yeah, I think you need what's it called? My 3 for that one. The mental link one to make like a proper connection.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
Yeah, like it's more to project like single word or emotional impulses and stuff like that. So yeah, it's like really limited and probably wouldn't serve your purpose much. But sure.
What?
Could I make it? No, I can't make a device in this time.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Let me just look at your fucking tools real quick. Also tools invention. Yeah, a lot of those are probably probably require like a thing.
So, yep.
Well,
Yeah.
Ironically enough, I got an android that can be my assistant, Gappa.
That's true. You could use your Android, but Android is still pretty dumb. But yeah, it could be used to like mitigate it somewhat. Okay. Yes, we're gonna do this. You what I need to do is like some sort of ritual, and you only have like limited time, so you probably have to do this as it's just like you have to try to ace this in like it's like one round of like casting, more or less.
Okay.
Unless yeah, you do. So just roll me like your intelligence plus technology. Yeah, technology would make the most sense. Also, good dice pool for you. Base difficulty is since it's a level 1 effect, would be just at a 4, but you get the get a +1 due to, well, being fucking blind, but the robot can help you. And yeah, so roll that, and then you roll your arete, and hopefully we'll get enough successes, essentially.
Okay, what's the difficulty?
5.
For the first one?
Yeah, for the first one, since, you're blind.
Nice.
Your arete roll won't be affected by this. Alright, so yeah, no, that's...
I'm getting all the base luck here today, guys.
I mean, it's still like there's a difficulty for the arete roll to a 3, so just roll me your arete at 3.
Hold on. Well, wrong dice pool.
Alright, you have that awareness for a scene, like you plug your essentially plug your like a brain more or less into like a sensory device, and use that for now. It's not gonna hold forever, but for now you should be able to have like some spatial awareness, enough to go around and well, not stumble over things. And in fact, spatial awareness would probably be better than if you had eyes, since you can cover stuff behind you and the sides as well. But yeah, time is basically up at that point, and it's time for the meeting. Anything anyone else wants to do before the meeting?
No particularly.
well, technically, I haven't scanned the blind guy. Can I
Yeah, sure.
scan him for the?
Yeah, you can scan him while he's working, no problem. And yeah, well, naturally he also has this like energy there, but for him it essentially is like a pair of like glasses in front of like his eyes, essentially. Like there's a concentration of it there,
Okay.
and there's like some bad mojo.
Hmm. Okay. Can I modify this effect so it could just like watch over me in case it starts?
I think you would have to recast that, to be honest, but yeah, sure you can.
That's fine.
Yeah, you can probably have like Romy like monitored on the side, but she will be busy with that.
Okay.
So just roll me like yeah. Do you want to do this like a ritual, or do you just want to cast it?
Well, we only have 1 hour, so it can only wait. How long is a ritual round?
Well, it's about an hour, like plus minus my whatever I see necessary, essentially.
Okay. Let's do it as a ritual.
Sure, you can. So just roll me like your actually, what would be the best one for this? Yeah, just roll me like your intelligence computers. Base difficulty 4, since you aren't blind.
And
And
does
then
computer aptitude apply?
indeed it does, so it's down to 3.
Yeah. 7 dice. Diff 3.
Oh, nice. So, well, doesn't change much,
Just-
but
just-
you can roll your arete at a 3.
Yeah.
Alright, that's for a day, I think. Yeah, you have your monitoring set up for a day. Like Romy is like you know, constantly monitoring the entire thing from inside your tablet, and yeah, you should get a good warning in case anything starts.
Okay, that's good.
And I guess that's a good time to say to gonna take a quick break because I have to go to the toilet.
Okay.
Yes, silence.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
So, well, anyone else that wants to do anything?
Nope.
Okay, then, well, I guess it's time to move. You know, you go to the meeting at the in about like about an hour later, and Amara's already sitting there, and your father's also there, like you know, just watching. And well, ah, all right. You all have come. Well, we have to make this this a bit short. You I think you have to go back to the prison. We have we're a bit short on manpower at the moment, and we since we are still reshuffling certain elements and bring our players into place. We noticed something when we took over the prison itself. The director, after the director got detained, and we managed to get our own security teams to at least yeah, get the proper footage. It turns out we have a bit of a problem here. One of the security cameras has not has captured something, a creature, and we're not exactly sure. We're not exactly sure if it poses a danger or not, but it's definitely it definitely could be seen by normal by the masses, and that is certainly something we can't abide by. Our records indicate it's probably something related to well, the vampire you captured yourself, given its unusual exterior. And well, as far as we know, there's not much we can do about it. But we need to exterminate this and probably find wherever it's nesting or hanging out, and if there are more of them than this. Unfortunately, we were not able to secure any of the goo or of the ghouls of this particular vampire. Our tracking teams lost the director and the soldier and the officer. Unfortunately for us, they directly bailed after receiving their suspension from their posts. For now, there's a warrant for their arrests out there, so they shouldn't be able to at least get fined within this country. And our contacts in the neighboring countries are working hard to make sure those warrants are also being transmitted there, to make sure that they don't just flee to another country, and we have to go out of our way to get access to them. But for now, this means our information is limited on what's going on. I guess it's good news that the personnel from the offices you mentioned seems to be recovering at an extraordinary rate, which is in of itself unusual. Usually, those when someone has been worked over with the powers they possess, they don't. It takes quite a while for them to not get to not be affected by those anymore. So be wary. We might have powers on our hand we don't really know about.
I just nervously look at the other, my companions, like, should we tell her? That's the look I'm giving to them.
I kind of just try to ignore him because I'm not currently affected.
Well, you're not affected to yourself, but I would say you need to roll like some willpower at 6. Because I think this is stressful.
Permanent?
Yeah, permanent.
Okay.
I see. Well, that's not bad at all. But yeah, you can fight down the urges to act a bit out. No problem. Well, what about the other two? Do you react to Vicious Love's looks? Tristan, Hyde?
I may have extra sensories upon my ears and other sensories, but as you know, as knows, I think I need my android to describe. Do you remember that, Delma?
That's fair.
Kind of blind.
That's fair. Actually, that's fair. I forgot about that. And yeah, your android actually, your android isn't smart enough to properly communicate. So and actually to get it in the first place. So I'm afraid you're out of luck, to be honest. But yeah, Tristan, you're not out of you aren't blind. What about you?
Can you describe that again? Like I've been losing connection. I've
Ah.
not been able to hear much.
Fuck. Okay. Essentially, what happened is they, you know, the new old lady said that yeah, they saw some weird creatures in the prison, and and you know the ghouls escaped, so they don't have like anyone to question. But they want you to go in and you know find out if there's more and you know exterminate. Essentially, they have like you know people working on site now. They have taken over the prison, saying you know the the director has like achieved and has been like well forcefully resigned, but now is on the run. And on the other hand, well, she mentioned that the people in the like working the offices that were you know acting strange,
Mm-hmm.
that they seem to be recovering at an extraordinary rate that doesn't line up with the powers that they suspected has that you know usually work this way. So that's a bit unusual. And now Bacon is throwing looks at you if you know trying to find out if you want to tell her or not. You know, like not trying well, essentially like trying to you know like kind of thing. You know, do you want to tell her, guys? That kind of look.
Oh yeah, then fuck yeah. If we're talking about the whole curse and the weird situation, fuck yeah.
All right, feel free to speak up.
Just gonna like casually mention that the majority of us woke up today with some weird side effects. For example, I had a weird, horrible dream. Some of us lost our ability to see well. We did a check, and it seems like something's trying to mess with us, and I'm afraid it might be connected. And then just bring up the incident of like the fucking bar.
You know, she like listen, like, you know, first surprised, but then you know her expression changes. Like listens to well, worry. That's quite unusual. Has anyone checked this this vampire or for unusual energies?
I did some checking on T1 we captured, and all I got was there is some energy, but I believe it's just the normal energy vampires have. It has some hunger to it, like it wants to consume more energy, but besides that, seemed pretty standard with with the info we got.
Hmm. Very unusual indeed. Hmm. Well, not sure. We still have certain personnel. Which one of you do you think is not able to perform? We kind of need this dealt with, and we really don't have appropriate personnel otherwise. Of course, we could send a few of the lower ranking black suits, but that is far from an ideal solution.
I believe we all can perform, but
I,
kind
I
is a bit blind. He needs to get some proper equipment to circumvent the problem.
I'm blind. Like I'm literally using like temporary equipment just to like sense this room.
Hmm.
I try to use my eye regeneration equipment just to reactivate his eyes, but did not work. Something is interfering with it.
No,
I think I have an idea. Oh,
yes,
oops.
Mister.
I said that.
Yeah.
Sorry. I said that out loud. Oopsie.
Yes, Mister Bowie. What is your idea?
Oh, I was gonna invent something so I could maybe manipulate his body. Sorry, I said that out loud.
In what way? What way are you thinking of doing this?
Well, with like electronic pulses, make him like a living droid, so I can just
Yeah, it
yeah,
would kind of circumvent the issue because if something's interfering, he can see with his temporary equipment. I believe that the
yes,
curse seems to be specific on the eyes.
yeah. I would put some cameras on his eyes, then that could come to me. Of
All
course,
right.
I would have to stay in the base.
All right. That's possible, I suppose. Let me just check something for myself here. Mr. Hyde, please, actually not Mr. Hyde, it's, what's, Mr. Barry, please would you, so kindly stay, after this meeting. I wish to do some examination myself. I'm not an expert on on such matters, but, I do have quite a bit of experience, with a wide variety of situations. So I would like to take a look myself. Aside from that, sure, that seems not a problem. Any primal energy you need for this device, you can freely take from this construct, Mr. Bowie, and I will see about getting you the right materials as far as as far as it's feasible.
That would be great.
I would also like to ask something, but it's kind of out of character with armor.
Sure.
Is there like, because I honestly don't fucking know at all how the other how this whole cursing thing is. Is there like anything they could provide that would make their defects lessen? Make sure this thing can't get even more angry at us for doing what we're being told to do?
Hmm.
Well, you don't you don't really know what exactly made it angry. I mean, presumably something related to the prison and, capturing the vampire, breaking the war criminal out. But other than that, you don't have really much clue. Like if you had like more information on it, then maybe. But otherwise, it's a bit tricky. I mean, I suppose technically you could try to like find the what's it called? Like find the
Source?
no, not the source, but what's his face? Like the ghouls essentially.
Did you say the ghouls?
Yeah, you try to question those and try to find out. But then again, there's a risk that would make the entity even angrier. So yeah, yeah. Right now you're kind of out of luck, in a certain sense. And if anything, though, the way the way John did his things, you know, any like conditional stuff, might have been detected. Um, since he detected everything else, so presumably there's like no automatic thing there.
Yeah, but the thing is just like, what reason do we have to believe that we're not just gonna do the mission and get even more fucked up? Like,
Well, you don't, but that would be
Yeah.
true for any team.
yeah, but the problem is they are not able to provide any help in that.
That's because you kind of told them now, but like the thing, you kind of springed it up onto them.
Yeah, but that's why I'm asking out of character if there would be something. Like, I don't know how this works, as I've said before.
Yeah, I mean, there's like not really there's not really anything that is that you could do in this case, other than say, oh yeah, we don't think we should take this because shit's gonna maybe hit the fan with this. Like you know, like that they were not as particularly keen on keeping a rap on things. So even if they wouldn't send you, they would send someone to deal with this. Like no way in hell they're just gonna leave this.
Fair enough then.
It's kind of a risk that they're kind of forcing upon you.
Yeah, then never mind.
And they, maybe Amara is gonna be able to detect some more, when she actually examines them. But that's gonna take some time until after the meeting. If you like any complaints, concerns that you can bring up, you can of course bring up with Amara, but she's not gonna do. There's like nothing gonna happen if you don't say anything.
Yeah, no, that's fair then. Thanks for answering that then.
All right. Let's just like back to topic. Like since you'll be able to like perform after some doing some prep work, I would like to send a report on exactly like what you how would you best describe your condition. In particular, how it seems to be hit hard here. And well, I would see what I can do about it. And worst case, we need to order in some specialists to investigate some more. But there currently is there are none available, and it would take a few days at the very least. A few days that don't really want to wait. A few hours we can surely spare, but not that much more. On the plus side, we have since we have control over the complex, it will be very easy to smuggle you in and out. And we also can order the guards to avoid certain areas where you're currently active, which will be immensely helpful.
The creature you detected is probably another vampire, right?
We actually don't think so. Like our records indicate that those creatures are just servants of the vampire. It's shock troops in a certain way and in a certain capacity. There are different versions of them, but this is one of the smaller ones. They are pretty common. They're a bit tougher and more dangerous than normal humans. But they yes.
Would normal bullets work? We would not need any special equipment like laser rifles to kill it better.
Yes, essentially they are a form of modified human and broken through powers and torture, depending on the vampire in question. The only thing that's a common theme here is that they seem to break them rather than have them retain like any individuality from whatever they were before. And we don't think that we'll be able to recover anyone, so it's essentially fair game. See it as a mercy, if you must. But yes, we only have like one sighting, and she brings up like blueprints of the entire of the complex again, which some of you are probably still like a bit familiar with. And she like zooms into like not part of the prison block where you were, and not part of the office block, but some more utility based part of the prison where like like, you know, stuff like this salt would be stored, or like gardening tools. It's still like, you know, not accessible to like normal prisoners, because they might do something with it, with like the stuff stored there. But it's not that far off from like the office complex, and technically not that far off from the prison complex, although there is like some, you know, some fences in between and stuff like that to prevent like easy access. And essentially says, you know, points at like a floor in the like near the entrance. And this is where he was seen. We had the camera footage, like cover coverage of this area is pretty sparse, and as far as we know, this is intentional by design, since there is not much need in there to have like to monitor more than the entrances. But essentially, you would be going in blind. So far, no one has like none of the janitors and such have like vanished. So have exhibited signs that that they're under some sort of like influence. But we believe some of them might have recovered from earlier experiences similar to the office staff, as after some questioning, there have been apparently some reports filed that they have been acting strange, but the director has been suppressing those reports, so nothing really got out. So whatever it's could be happening, might still be related to, well, whatever that vampire was doing, and he might have had some thralls among the janitors. For now, they work normally away from the area, and we're keeping an eye on them. And none of them made any attempts to return for some reason, so we don't think they are exactly compromised. Probably just victims to this strange power that we aren't certain what it is. So if there are any more questions, I would say it's time for Mr. Bowie to do his preparations, and rest of you also probably should get ready. If there's like any additional resource you need, guns, vehicles, or anything, then yes, feel free to ask for them. Otherwise, our plan currently consists of simply using one of the supply trucks to get you in and out.
We have permission to just use normal weapons and do a lot of noise.
Yes, yes, you have permission to do that. I would, however, recommend keeping it on the down low on the outside, as the prison staff is still on edge. We can't cover up any incidents, but I would like to avoid that. And inside of the building, things should be fine somewhat. The walls are a bit should be sturdy enough, and if you use any silencers, that would be appreciated, but it's not a necessity. And you know, like switched over to from like the blueprints to well, some part you know, like some different models of like silencers that are surprisingly varied, and especially those with like, you know, high firearm skill would know that those aren't exactly something available to public, or even the military in some cases.
Yeah, I just look for them. I choose the one that looks the better with my weapon.
Sure. You notice like, you know, it's like a cool one, and if you skill, you probably don't have to roll for that one. Yeah, no, you have 4. You can just have it. Yeah, you find like a compatible model and the one that looks cool, and yeah. For now, you can just use that one. Essentially, just stick upon it. It does the range slightly, but it won't probably won't matter at all.
So it's like a Hollywood silencer that just makes the gun actually quiet,
Yep,
or it's just
it's
a
a
normal one that
it's a Hollywood one. Like
nice.
this is like a new order shit. And there are advantages to being part of the union, like a lot of them actually. Well, and if there's nothing else, I think we are done here. And Amamara gets up and says, well, Mr. Barry, if you please would follow me.
Okay.
Well, by Mr. Barry, I mean Ems, since
Oh,
Yep.
sorry.
When did you two get married? When did you take his last name?
It was a really good night.
I didn't know his character was gay as well. What the fuck?
Okay.
Pay attention. What?
Okay,
Apparently he was gay.
she's just gonna ask you to, she asked you to stay after the meeting, and she's now moving away, and she's asking you to come along with her, since well, she wants to do some testing on you,
Okay.
and well, you can, the rest of you can, just still like stock up on like ammo and the like, and any weapon you would really like. You can have like a silencer for them as well. They won't be not gonna bother like putting out stats for them. It's essentially just work. You can't just you can't just get them, Domino. You don't have to steal them.
It'd be easy. I need to hoard them. You see.
I'm afraid if you take more of them than usual, then I guess you should probably roll something for it.
Come on, fuck these people. Then I'll take 1 extra because I had to spend 1 last time.
All right,
Taking 1 extra.
sure.
I'll roll for it, and if they approach me, hey, I had to shoot a vampire down.
You get like an extra energy unit, I suppose, for them, for those things. By the way, just in case you're interested, let's see. No, yeah, they're called Specum or whatever, like SPECM. They're essentially standardized primal energy matrices. They have just like a bunch of like energies in it, and for in the appropriate size for your weapon.
Do you have them like in a handout somewhere?
Yes, I do. Under Miss.
You've got a lot of miscellaneous shit.
Yes. It's like the third from the bottom.
Yeah.
And also references like something in the Book of Secrets, page 165. And it's essentially like the amount of backgrounds it has, the more like primal energy it contains.
Oh, that's actually quite interesting.
Yeah. For in your case, it depends on the clip size. I think you have like what? Let's see. The energy rifle has let's see. Yeah, it's 4. So and 20. So it would be like 10 or something like that. Something crazy like that. No. Yeah. That's like. Yeah. Oh yeah. Anyways, you have like those kinds of things, and you can pick like one in the right size and just stick it in your weapon.
What would that do for me, though?
Well, essentially it's just like like putting another mag in.
Okay, in that case, I'll take 1.
Yeah. It's really simple. And well, I suppose gonna start with M's, and then we're gonna go through the painful process of creating this this thing. Okay, M's, you're being led to. Actually, we should probably put that as like a proper place. Yes, let's go to the office for this. Just delete this. Delete this.
I'm quite surprised you have the space still on your Roll20 account with Elmo.
Actually, not that far in, to be honest. For what things I downloaded. Let's see. Let's actually check. I'm out of. Yeah, I'm out of. Not out of space. I'm at 45 megabyte out of 100, so not even half.
How do you have so many free space?
I mean, the 100 megabyte is like standard. I just run every fucking picture through Photoshop, reduce the quality, like cut it and stuff like that, to make sure that the image size stays within acceptable limits.
Yeah, that's actually too much work for me, but that's a good idea. I'm creating a new campaign and I constantly have to just delete old pictures because I don't have any extra space.
Just be a good SD then and don't actually upload anything. Just
Oof.
Just
for
draw
me.
stickmen figures, you know, as an indication.
Of course.
If like someone that takes an AK, that's no problem at all. So that's essentially just an assault rifle in terms of stats. So feel free to copy that over. They kind of expect you to turn this over, to turn this back, but if you can technically make a case for you to get this like permanently, essentially. But you have to bring that up as all things considered.
So I could take a energy weapon then?
No, not an energy weapon, but like a normal weaponry. You could just take and make like a case for getting them, like getting it permanently, if you wish to
Okay.
after the mission. Same goes
Oh.
for like the silences and stuff like that.
Oh, I
Okay.
was thinking on just saying, oh, I lost during the operation, sorry.
Oof. all right. I mean, that's also a possibility, but yeah. Ems, feel free to drag yourself out, and yeah. Gonna see how this goes. She's a good amount of spheres for this, so fingers crossed, right?
Everybody silent?
Yeah, like so did you not hear me? I want you to drag yourself out.
Oh,
I didn't hear that at all.
I did not
fuck.
hear that.
Okay, well, I was talking for a bit, so just put it out. I mean, no, not you, Domino, just Ems.
God damn it. Fucking cuck.
Okay, just like sit down, Mr. Barry. I'm about to do the examination. I'm not exactly a doctor myself, but let's see what I can do. And she brings up a bunch of like the devices. One of we actually like recognize like standard equipment is something that allows you to essentially get all the information out of a person by just more or less I guess scanning them would be the best word. And well, she just puts it up and says, "All right, look, let's have a look at what we got here." And she will see. I'm gonna go with like a first normal examination for this. It's just ascertain whatever Neck did. Make it easy on her ass. That's 5 out of 4. All right. Yeah, he's not that good at that though. Oh, maybe should have buffed. Maybe. Okay. Fair enough. I guess, yeah, I forgot that the no time specialties for them, so she doesn't have any for now. So, she looks at it and essentially confirms what Nick has been saying. And, well, now she's gonna tell you. She's gonna make some predictions on how this energy would essentially develop over time, and make some predictions when exactly you've gotten it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So would be to effect, and since she's arrogant enough, I would say she would just do it out of her, just out of her ass, essentially. So let's go. Let's see if there's anything. Oh, well, that's unfortunate, but
She's fucking trash.
no. He's gonna try again, and this one's gonna spend a willpower. Ah, there we go. So that's 5 successes. Yeah, that's way more than enough. I just need to see. Yeah, probably over any scale for this one. So just gonna say, all right. Seems like things have been pretty quiet up till a certain point. You mentioned this bar incident, and I think this would coincide with it. It tells you the day of the way you were in the bar. Would that be the correct day?
Repeat the question, Radoma?
Well, she essentially tells you the day of when you went to the bar and asks you if
Yeah.
that was the correct date. Like, so sometime during like the evening when you were there.
Yeah, it should be the correct. Just there should be, because that's what I'm remembering.
She like nods and says, "All right, that makes things easier. I guess that confirms your theory that it happened there. And well, like she does some things on her little device. All right, and then, and eventually she managed. He says, "All right, I think I got it now. Like according to my calculations, you will be affected by this for quite some time, but not forever. It should run. The energy level should drop to an acceptable level in about a week or so." When you have been, well, you technically would be back on Ceres, I suppose, but it won't be permanent. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, that's good at least. Also sucks because of temporary blindness. But hey, if I lose my blindness, I can always get, I don't know, robotic eyes, and it's not really no big deal.
You're not so sure. We have there's actually a bunch of cybernetics that I would recommend. I myself have some of them, and she like you see like open her what's her suit up, and underneath you it looks like just like normal flesh at the moment, for a moment, but then you hear like some like slight clicking, and you like and it changed like color to well, like some sort of like metal, and just like no, it's a nice bit of work I got a while ago. It's it's quite useful to be bulletproof. Let's just say that in my line of work. And like it turns back into like normal flesh, and she closes it up again.
That is pretty decent. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. I'm particularly proud of this one, and like she like funnels on her eye, and well, just takes it out and says, hey, like on close inspection, you see that actually no, you wouldn't. Fuck, I made a mistake. Okay, you actually wouldn't see this. But you probably would hear it when it changes back, and it's like a clong clong, and you would see like an arm movement essentially. But for the eye, yeah, it actually wouldn't be possible. Wouldn't be possible. Like, and it just tells you. I have an especially with my eye implants are pretty useful. They allow me to see when, like in basically all situations, they have different kinds of modes for being for different environments. Yeah, I can see infrared. I can do night vision. As long as there's like a little light there, I can still see. And they're also useful for running my own science through it. I was able to, especially in terms of like emotional readings, those are a charm.
God, that sounds so nice.
Yeah, I can give you a list of things if you want to, but for now, I think the idea of your friend of just using some device seems reasonable to me. As said, it won't be permanent. As said, this condition of your eyes won't be permanent, but long term, you probably should have some sort of backup.
Yeah. I was looking to get into new pair of eyes before this mission, but the mission came first, you see.
Yeah, actually not, since yeah, I understand. We all have our duties. Very well. I think that that's all from my side. So if there are no further questions, I think you can go and prepare for the mission. Keep in mind, however, that you might want to get a bit of getting used to. I can do some adjustments to you in case you have a hard time adapting to whatever Mr. Bowie is cooking up. But in the ideal case, you should be able to just go.
Fair enough. I better get to Mr. Bowie.
Alright, I think it's time to cut back to Bowie. Let's just go to like one of the labs here. I think this one just get cleared. Yeah, seems more sensible for the vampires. You probably packed him away again, right? Bacon?
Sorry?
You probably packed the vampire away again, right?
Yes. Yeah, for sure. I won't leave it around. It could escape or something, or someone could steal it.
Yeah. Alright, then he's back in. And well, Bowie, feel free to drag yourself out, and then we're gonna do the cursed magic thing. So, what was the exact effects you want to put into this thing?
Okay, so mine too allows me to influence mood. Could I make a trinket that allows me to influence his like danger sense to like just be aware of his surroundings?
I mean, they will fall more under entropy, I think.
I do have entropy too.
Yeah, just checking right now. how much
And
you would
time
need.
too.
Okay, it's sense, flaws, and fates and fortune, so I think they would fall under that. Time 2 would definitely help with that as well. And let's see, let me check the trinket thing. Real quick, what the book says. My homebrew might come into play, which would make it easier in terms of spheres. Do you have Prime 2 at the very least?
Yes, I do.
Alright, yeah, no, then it should be for certain, unless the book says it's something else. Hacking, resonances, blah blah blah. Acquiring. Wonders, one is for enchantment, okay. That's like a good thing. Trinket, I want to. Okay, wouldn't exactly be a trinket, I guess, but it would be more like one of the minor wonders I've talked about before.
Okay.
Okay, so you need let's see. It's a level 2, like a level 2 effect overall. So that would be like yeah, it would be level 2 effect, so it's a level 2 artifact, I think, and I think I don't need to raise it, but in particular, because it's still like a pretty simple effect. You would have to like activate this one, I suppose.
Okay.
Like if you want to like make it like permanent to some degree, just have it hooked up, you're gonna need a lot more you're gonna need like a lot higher level, but it would be entirely
Well,
possible. But you don't have that much arete, so it's more of a
yeah.
question like
And
with
also, we only just need it for the mission.
yeah. I mean, if you make it like perfect right away, you essentially get the have the advantage that you wouldn't need to like go over this thing again, and essentially craft it anew if you want to like use in the future. But of course, like up to you. Also, in this case, you would get the primal energy for it, by the way, which on Ceres you might not be able to.
Okay.
So I guess that's
Wait, I just do, like infinite amount of quintessence, or
not an infinite amount, but enough to craft a wonder.
okay. Okay, then I might. Yeah, I'm gonna make this permanent.
Yeah, sure. I would say then in this case it would double in cost, but that's not that much of a
Or
problem. Like not double, not double in the sphere requirement, but more in terms of like successes and the which like actually like background, background dots it costs, and then which increases the cost to make it essentially in like terms of successes.
okay.
And I guess like it also costs like more the quintessence, but yeah.
So
Okay,
I need
first
XP. I got 14 XP to spend on this. So.
XP.
Uh, Oh, I thought maybe you, since you said dots. Sorry.
No. Essentially, like how wonders work, they have like a background dot cost attached to them,
Yes.
and
So
yeah,
okay.
and those aren't exact. Like you don't need to buy them, like buy that kind of shit with me. Like there's some people that want to do it, but yeah, it's
Yeah,
not a,
I didn't know if you wanted to do that. So yeah.
no.
Okay.
You can get it like just like that. Okay, depending on the mage, blah blah blah. Where is it? Should I go and practice make perfect?
Good.
So you have to craft a foundation first, I think, which should be easy enough for you. It's not exactly something new and groundbreaking, so we should take that into consideration. Let's see.
Wait, could I have a correspondence effect so I can make multiples of these?
No,
Okay.
like if you want to make more of those that do still require more successes, it's the one I'm not willing to like deviate from that, because
Okay.
otherwise it would be too cheesy.
Okay. Had to ask.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, let's see. New capability, invention, I suppose. Yeah, I think that would make sense here. Well, probably not an invention. We could just take successors and say, okay, which base difficulty is 6. What quality would you go for? You have junk, which for the range from like junk, which is like -2 difficulty, to cutting edge prototype, which is +4. Base difficulty is 6. You need 5 successors to the craft foundation. You can use spheres to like help you with the crafting itself.
Okay. I want to go for good quality.
Good quality, so expensive high quality, which is +2 difficulty, which would put the base difficulty up to an 8 in this case. But I think you have to some merits anyways, which
Yeah.
would help.
Yeah, so probably like difficulty 5 then.
Well. Let's see. You have mechanical aptitude as well as Hands of Daedalus, right?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, and then it's a 5 for you.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay. Just roll for it, I suppose. Intelligence crafts in your case.
Dice. Difficulty 5.
All right, one go. Perfect. Yeah, especially as a creative, right?
Yes, I do.
I think that should apply. I guess I had tinkering as well, so which wouldn't have mattered anyway. So it's actually 7 successes, which is way more than enough. And yeah, you managed to like put something together with like the materials provided. It's essentially like some. Actually, should you give you the option? Would it be like you just plug it into a person?
No, I want to make it look like Pacific Rim,
Okay.
where they had that suit so they could all like move together. I want to make it look like that.
Move together.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Okay.
I'm just like influencing him, just slightly.
Wait, do you want to do this from as like a thing from a distance? Did I catch?
Yeah.
Okay. Huh.
But like not like a super long distance, but just like 50 feet if need be.
Okay. That seems more reasonable. Sure, you can craft some device like that. Yeah, it's essentially like some sort of like antenna that projects like a field that attacks that affects like a single target of your choosing around it. You have to get like a lock on the target first, but that shouldn't make much of difficulty for you. Okay, and now it's time for the Arete thing yourself, and yeah. So that's level 2 effect. Yeah.
It's an invention.
Yeah, it's an invention. The Arete, the quintessence. I mean, I guess you could just can get. I'm gonna make you roll for this since they would provide it for you. And let's see. Yeah, you have enough shit for everything. Let's see, perfect. Blah blah. There we have the quintessence. Base quintessence cost.
I would be
5 per level.
I would
okay.
be spending.
Yeah.
I would be spending quintessence to lower the difficulty also. So.
Yeah, I'm afraid we have to take that one from your thing. So it's like so we have like a quintessence spending of 20 for this one. Just a thing. You wanted to get rid of this raw quintessence from someone. Yeah. Okay. And Yeah, we'll make it easier. So feel free to spend that, but yeah, just trying to determine how many successes. 15 success. Okay, it's also like on a base of 5. Oh, I think it's 3. Okay, as general rule, I must assume a treated wonder would less than 9 successes. Okay, so it's just a 3 for each. Okay, so that's actually not that cursed for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So it's like 12
Thought this out
success.
a little bit.
That's 12 successes in total. So we're gonna do this like you probably do this as a ritual anyway. So just give it like another intelligence crafts roll at a base difficulty of 5, since it's a level 2 effect for this one.
9 dice.
Uh,
Difficulty 5.
Yep.
And that's with the merit already
No, it doesn't.
calculated
It's
in, right?
no, it's not.
Oh, so
You can lower
diff
it.
3 then.
Yeah.
I really thought this out.
All right. Perfect. You have the maximum modifier to it, so you can roll your arity at a 3.
Okay. I don't want to fuck this up. I'm spending a willpower.
All right, fair enough. All right, that's 3 successes. You're gonna need 12 though. So roll again. Hello?
Yes?
Okay.
Bit slow.
Yeah, okay. Did you spend another willpower, or is it normal?
No. That's normal.
Okay, then we're up to 5. And I think you now need to take a break or roll stamina. Resuming your work after taking a break would be just wits crafts in your case.
Yeah, I'm taking a break.
Sure, you can do that, and wits crafts at a base difficulty of 5. So in your case, again 3. Very nice. Yeah, you continue your work, and continue rolling arate. Alright, very nice. So there should be 8 by my calculations. And I can do another
Yep.
roll for this round. Oh man, if you just have specialties for your arate, for your sphere here, would be perfect. But yeah, that's 11. So one
Yep.
more. But you think you need to take another break here?
What would be the difficulty if I try to push it?
I might actually need to lock that one up real quick. Give me a sec.
Okay.
Let's see. This would be this fucking book. It would be the other one. Probably more down here. Casting magic, step 1. Roll difficulty minimum blah blah blah. Modifier limit. No, use willpower, use protest. No. Extended roll. There we go.
Oh, shit. My battery's about. My cell phone's about to die, so I'm gonna take a break.
Oh. Okay, okay.
Use your phone. What heresy is this?
Yeah, my computer's not the greatest at the moment,
Alright.
so
Well, I did find the thing. But yeah, I guess if you want to take a break, you can also do that.
okay.
I mean, by the way,
Take a break.
yeah, just roll me like your wits crafts again. By the way, difficulty would have been for the same for the other one as well. But yeah, just the difficulty with crafts at difficulty of 5, and let's go. Should probably ace this for the most part.
Merits drop it back down to 3.
Yeah. Yeah, that's no problem. Just throw me like your OTA again at the 3, and that probably should wrap it up. Alright. Yeah, no, you managed to make this thing happen, and yeah, you after crafting foundation, use the primal energy to turn this into a proper little thing, and turn it on real quick to check the functions, and yeah, no problems, and turn it off. And yeah, it actually takes a bit of time to like warm up as expected, and to get the lock on the person, and it can only affect like one person at a time. But yeah, you get like a bit of a danger sense for as long as the person stays within like a 50 feet radius.
Yeah.
All right. Congratulations, and I think someone requested that we end on time, so since it's midnight, I guess it's time. Okay.
ST. Wow.
The sort of in character, out of character thoughts. Gonna start with Emperor since he's back.
Wow. In character, being blind sucks. Try not being blind. Outer game. I do love what Botches does to you, you know. It's not as consequential as having your car exploded or shooting with a laser gun wrongly. No. It's just sometimes botches don't always need to be catastrophic. They could just be the small things in life, you know, like being blind.
Oof. I mean, the thing is, it's more about what you're currently doing. Like, if you botch, if you botch, while while you were running away, you would probably fall somewhere, like fall on the ground or something. And but if you're, for example, like flying a fucking plane at neck breaking speeds, then a botch will probably end up with you crashing. And in case of a plane, you probably will die. So it's more of a matter of like what you do rather than than just the botch itself. Just I would like to note that.
Look. Can we just accept that everybody's getting cybernetics after this mission? It seems to be the way of things, you know. It's time to abandon the flesh and enjoy the machine.
I already have cybernetics.
Don't worry, kiddo. I'm gonna give you better cybernetics with better programming from a very good-looking orb I grabbed from the station.
I need three more sets of arms, so I like it.
Ah, General Grievous.
I
More
don't
like
want
Spider-Man.
cybernetics.
He has 4 hearts.
Cybernetics are against my character idea.
Look. I know you want to be. I know your end goal is becoming the Tyranids, our 40k Warhammer. You know, you have to eat all the flesh and you have to absorb their mass. You know, just wait into the grand battle of machine versus flesh. Who will win?
think it'll be the spirits, my boy.
Oof. Alright, then I guess we move on to the next person. Let's see. I think that's Bacon. So, Bacon, in character and out of character thoughts.
In character, uh, fuck, fuck reality deviants. They gave me some sort of weird aids. Now I want to eat my materials. That doesn't make any sense. And out of character, with the vampire, I'm going to do some war crimes. I guess I'll already talk about some of them before, but it's going to be very fun. Anyone has any suggestion, commission they want me to do with the body of Tzimitzi?
I have an idea for you, Bacon. You might want to make like a capsule in your body, so when you get like shot in the back of the head by one of our comrades, you can come back as a Samitsi and show them what real fun looks like, guys. Kappa.
Then he
No,
comes
no,
back
yeah, for
really
sure. I'm
fucking
making,
ugly.
the movies, those suicide pills with cyanide you place in your teeth. I'm going to make one of those, but with vampire blood. So emergency, I just die and it just floods my system.
Gosh,
There's
this
like,
reminds me of Kane so much, too. So
but there's like a big issue with that though. Like, let's say you die with something like fucking shooting your head. You come back as a fucking Nazi-looking motherfucker.
Not really. Like, the blood hit restores you to some degree.
Really?
Yeah. Like, for example, like, if you, like, you know, imagine, like, being shot in the head and then you have, like, otherwise you would have, like, a, you know, bullet in your head, or something like that. Or, you know, you get stabbed to death, then you would have, like, hold for all eternity. But no, like, that's not how this works. I think it was mentioned explicitly in the, like, the V20 version somewhere, but I'm too lazy to dig it up. And
V20's gay.
and there's actually certain fluff in the other, and like the older books that mentions that as well. So don't worry about it. Like,
Sure.
as long as you know don't get like your arms shot off like with like a laser rubber weapon or something like that, things should be fine generally speaking. Okay, and well, I guess next one, Domino. In character, out of character thoughts.
So in character, I've realized that, apparently self-defense isn't something that they know in fucking Serbia or whatever hell, which is basically the same thing as Serbia. This fucking creature came from because, well, guess what? I wasn't trying to hurt a vampire. It just stumbled into me and tried to shoot me, so I had to shoot it back. I didn't intend for it to get, eaten. It just stumbled into me. Shouldn't have done that. I am innocent of any charges.
Hmm.
And also, if I get a fucking bad dream again, I'm zapping whatever the fuck I'm seeing. Get the fuck out of my dreams, bitch.
I see.
Out of character. Out of character, it's a bit harder. I've learned a lot about the whole like demonology thing because I generally really hate it when people bring demons and shit into games because they're just not very relatable to me. It just kind of make me lose interest. But it wasn't bad in this scenario. It was actually nice to learn some stuff, and I didn't fully, decide, hey, this is gonna be shit, so I'm not gonna be here. And also, it was a fun session, and for the first time in like a long time, I actually felt energetic enough to be properly here, which is a surprise.
I'm glad I can rekindle your spirit.
That sounds
Yeah.
more like a you problem than a
Oh
game
yeah.
problem. You
Oh, it
should fix
is.
yourself.
What was the last bit, Bacon?
You should fix yourself.
No, like yeah, it is a me issue. It's just like, ironically enough, I've been having a really bad day, and this was kind of what I needed, I guess. So still a good job. Also, a good job on realizing that midnight, is a decent time because some of us have to work on Sundays.
I suppose so. I suppose so. Well, I guess that leaves us with Nick. In-character and out-of-character thoughts.
In character? Yay! Mind control. Well, sorta.
More yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Out of character. I don't really know what the hell is going on with those guys.
Yeah, bit weird, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, before you get to XP, well, I'm just gonna post, the individual effects, what each of you have, at least for those that have figured it out for now. And, well, I guess it's time for XP then. Well, I think it's a 3 across the board. There was like a night's rest, actually, that wasn't mentioned specifically, so I think you got 1 willpower back for that as well. Or like after like the when you woke up after doing like the week thing, just before you left, that would probably count as like a new day, a new night, and whatever you want to call it. And yeah, any cases for like natures. Let's see. Go start with height. Let's see, he's on top. Director. I don't think so, actually, this time. Wasn't much directing and pretty much just blindness. If you're taking more situation control situation, then maybe. But yeah, this time, no, I afraid not. Soldier. Well, I guess, did you soldier today?
I mean, I saw something, that was an enemy. I was like, you know what? My first answer is I'm gonna shoot that bitch because that's what my commanders would have told me to do.
Would it be, though? Like,
Of course it would be. I'm a fucking void engineer. What the fuck? I'm a trained void engineer soldier. Of course that's what I'm gonna do.
I don't think that would apply for fucking soldiering.
Yes, it would. Come on, man. You gotta look beyond things. I'm a void engineer specifically. Protocol 1 is shooting a bitch.
Not really, but that's a different
Shh.
story.
Let me shoot a fucking SDMs. What the fuck, guy?
Okay, visionary. Actually, visionary would apply since you worked on the on your research for this one. Yeah, it would make a lot of sense here. Okay, take one willpower bacon. Let's see, John. Did you hack? I think he did. I think the crafting of the one that counts as what would count for that one.
Yeah.
Alright, other than that, does anyone want to purchase something?
I'm saving my XP to do a big XP expenditure eventually.
How much XP we're getting?
3.
Okay, cool.
About 12. Wait, what? Oh, I have numlock active. Oops. 12. 12. So I have 31.
At 24. Oh my gosh, Radama, you really are being too generous. I got like 3 sessions until Mr. Erite 5 comes along.
Alright. Give me like a heads up once you actually want to buy it. So I can like organize the seeking.
Dude,
How much
Radama, this is
5 costs again?
8 times 4.
No,
8 times 4.
yeah.
Grab my calculator.
32 XP it will
Yeah.
cost you.
Oh, yeah, I am 1 XP away. Radomir, can we get 1 extra XP?
Nah.
No, you cannot. But if you want to, we can do the seeking beforehand. If you really want to, and just bite it in.
No, I don't care about the seeking, I just want the arete.
Yeah, so
Yes,
sorry,
stop
afraid not.
wasting like effort on doing a seeking, goddammit.
Sorry, kid. Every
Nah.
just reminds me of a time when they actually went like, guys, I can't dedicate enough time for your seekings. You all have to do it in the same session. What?
Yeah, was a bit cursed. Okay. And I think that's it then. Okay, well, say goodbye to the bots.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye,
Bye.
bots.